Locals have been performing a purification ceremony in the sacred river that was used by slave traders 400 years ago. Thousands of Ivorians were shackled and then shipped to America with no hope of return. CGTN'S Hlonela Lupuwana has that story.
Men and women were captured in Côte d'Ivoire and sold into slavery 400 years ago. The captives taken from the north of the country were forced to walk all the way south to the village of Kanganianze. This is where the rivers merged into the Gulf of Guinea.
The slaves, the captives, arrived here. It was a place, a market. From here you can see behind us that there is the Nzi River and the Bandama, which join up. The Bandama from here is navigable. You don't have any rocks from this point and all the way to Boro, which is farther away.
The captured men and women would take their final bath in the sacred river Bordeaux before the ships journeyed into America. Today, purification rituals are still performed in the river. This is done to remember the tens of thousands of people uprooted from this West African nation and forced into slavery. Back then, it was known as the last bath on home soil, and it was carried out by a grand priest.
The
slaves were brought from the north to the south, let's say to the center towards this site. By the time they got here, they had crossed several rivers without stopping. But once here, the water stopped them. This is a way of saying that Africans cannot be mistreated before this water. They must be unshackled, washed, so that they may find themselves again.
The village and the river are now part of the slave route which the country is beginning to retrace. UNESCO has also erected a plaque to honor the slaves.
Our ancestors were hardworking. They were strong, powerful, and what is wrong is that they came here and picked out the strong ones, the strong women to take. Our region, our country was depopulated because of slavery, and they didn't treat them as human beings. They treated them like animals.
Today, the rocks have blocked the river Bandama, the longest in Côte d'Ivoire, and the passage to the sea is no longer possible from the village of Kanganianze. Hlonela Lupuwana, CGTN, Nairobi.